Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Craig Campbell from Pastor Craig's Cards, and I was going to make a quick video here tonight, and I wanted to share a story out of this fabulous book here, Eddie Mathews and the National Pastime. And what a great book! The stories out of here are just unbelievable, and from Eddie Mathews' perspective. And I wanted to share one with you tonight about a couple of players from the 1956 baseball set, which I'm building. And so let me get the camera turned around here, and I'll be right back with you. All right, again, here's this book, The Eddie Mathews and the National Pastime, by Eddie Mathews and Bob Buge. And what a fabulous book this is. I'm thoroughly enjoying it because it's really an account of Eddie Mathews' career in baseball and his remembrances of baseball. And there's just so many personal stories in here about his career and other players, and it's just fascinating. I wanted to share one with you tonight. About two players found in the 1956 set. And of course, we all know Eddie Mathews, but the other one here is a guy named Darrell Spencer. And I want to take a look at the Mathews card real quick. It's just a great card from this 56 set, and it's kind of ironic because you got Mathews sliding into what appears to be second base. Looks like they're playing the Dodgers, and you can see the balls on the ground. Eddie's probably broken up a double play or something, but just a really neat card. And the 56 set is just absolutely fabulous. And the other guy we're going to talk about tonight is somebody maybe you haven't heard of, and his name is Darrell Spencer, and he played with the New York Giants. And again, he's sliding into home plate, and it's just so interesting because the story that I'm going to talk to you about out of the Eddie Mathews book really concerns base running. And just want to share this real quick with you here. Eddie Mathews said, "I had a personal experience with Darrell Spencer a few years later. He came flying into me at third base in a game in Milwaukee with the spikes about 2 feet off the ground. He cut my knee. He really opened me up. Mathews said, I turned around. I was going to go after him, and he was rolling around on the ground holding his knee. He had popped his kneecap doing it, so we didn't fight that time. After I saw he was hurt too, I went into the dugout into the locker room, and I pulled my pants leg up. I didn't want Spencer to know I was hurt, and I had the trainer put 2 butterfly bandages on there real quick. Mathews says I finished the game and then went to the doctor and got it sewn up. I needed about 20 stitches. That's right, 20 stitches to sew it up. I was out about 2 or 3 days after that." Now, Eddie Mathews owned a construction company. He says, "At that time, after I got home, I pulled a pair of my spikes out, and I took them to the foreman the next day. He says, I was going to pull a Ty Cobb. I had those spikes sharpened so you could shave with them. He said, I carried them with me for a long time, but Spencer never played the infield against us after that. I never got a shot at him. Mathews said that's one of the few times I held a grudge. He says there's a difference between playing hard and playing dirty. Spencer was dirty. He came in with the spikes up on me. I'll never forget that. I held that grudge for a long time." And I just thought that was pretty interesting because Mathews talked about all of his run-ins that he had with so many players, and how it was really part of baseball. Even, the beaning, give up a home run and the next guy'd get plunked. Some of the real hard hits on the base pass, some of the fights that they had, but then they were over with. But it's pretty interesting that Mathews held a grudge against this guy for quite a while. And even to the point where he went and he got his spikes sharpened up, waiting for that chance to come in against this Darrell Spencer. And just an ironic story, just really kind of some of the inside stories from baseball at that time are found in this book. I so appreciate it. He talks a lot about Hank Aaron, obviously his teammate, Willie Mays, and Roberto Clemente. And Matthew said he really liked Clemente. He said he was a great player, and but it's no surprise that Mathews did not like Willie Mays because he always felt that Willie Mays was a little bit of a showboat. He would show his arm off, throwing to the wrong base just to show his arm off, or always flipping his hat off as he ran. And but then it's kind of funny because Mathews did say that Mays was a great player, but it's just kind of real interesting. Listen to his takes on Clemente, Mays, and Mathews, but then to find out, that he really held a grudge against this Darrell Spencer for coming in on him with the spikes up about 2 feet off the ground and gashed him, caused almost 20 stitches in his knee. Missed a couple of games, and Mathews never forget him. He said he held that grudge for a long time. So I just wanted to share this real quick story out of that book, and I'm working on my 56 set, getting them put in the binders. You can see I've got a stack of them here. I got a stack there and a stack there, and put them in my binder into my sheets, and I'm about 80% complete on the 1956 set, so doing pretty well with it. And there's quite a few of the big stars I need to get, the Mickey Mantle, the Willie Mays, but then I do have some of the other big stars. I've got the Hank Aaron's and Roberto Clemente's and some other ones there, so 80% on the 56 set. I'm pretty excited. But anyways, guys, I just want to make a quick video, and hope you have a great week, and keep on collecting. Enjoy the hobby.